be free.
Take it to the chorus. Come here, girl. Go ahead, be gone. Come to the back. Go ahead, be gone with it. VIP. Go ahead, be gone. Breaks on me. Go ahead, be gone with it. Working with. Go ahead, be gone. With those hips. Go ahead, be gone with it. Make me smile. Go ahead, be gone. Go ahead, child. Just sexy up. 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 Money. Let's get money, motherfucker, get money. Let's get money, motherfucker, get money. Let's get money. Let's get money, motherfucker, get money.
Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Monday. I hope you guys had a great weekend. If you are new here, my name is Gio, and every single day I teach you guys why the market moves the way that it does. This is one of the streams, man. When I'm on the treadmill, I'm out here screaming. So I'm going to come and scream and say hello to each and every one of you, hoping that you guys had an amazing weekend. Let me just get my overlay on the chat. Guys, Bitcoin is on the move, and it's doing a pretty, how do I say this word, man? I say it wrong every single time, but I'm going to give it a shot. You guys are going to correct me. I already know. A very peculiar, whatever, man. The price action right now is very peculiar. Okay, we're gonna absolutely talk about it, man, because I do think Bitcoin is gearing up for a big move. And I mean, listen, Bitcoin has been so dead all weekend. The halving was on Friday. People were counting it down on Twitter, which, I mean, to each their own. I don't know what they thought was gonna happen. Like it was New Year's, except at least at the end of New Year's, something actually happens. Oh, Bitcoin's about to be 66666, devil's number. Anyways, look, last time we spoke, guys, Bitcoin was double whatever it is now. I don't know how the halving works, and I don't care. I'm not asking, but we got a lot to talk about because nothing happened from the halving. Volume over the weekend was absolutely dead, and I want to address this comment. And we're gonna address this comment. So first of all, big shout out to Big Polar Bear Man, or Polar Bear Man, that says this is a suckers rally, low volume and hitting resistance now. Dixie is testing support. So we're gonna talk about this comment. Okay, we have to talk about this comment, but before we do, of course, everybody, hello and welcome. Smash the like button. Let's talk about BTC because BTC's on the move, and Geo thinks a big move is coming. So is this the big move? We're gonna talk about it. Matt BTC's in the chat. What's popping? Anger. Frosty Foy was popping. Demute first again. I don't know about that, brother. Looks like you were fourth to me. Sayan, what's up, my boy? Guys, tomorrow at 2 p.m. EST, Sayan is going to do a alt live stream in the VIP Discord. So I will announce that a little bit later. Jet is in the chat, fashionably late. Jet, I hope Bieber makes an appearance. Just saying. I have a feeling Justin Bieber is gonna make an appearance during today's stream. You know, we need the fellow support from the Toronto people because today's the Leafs game. So Play the Great Crypto Wanderer. Good afternoon, guys. I hope you guys all had a great weekend. By the way, can I get a sound check? How are my levels right now? Are we good? Are we doing good? You're gearing up to tanks. This Polar Bear Man. Philly's in the chat. Let's get it. Doc's in the chat. Clay the Great. AVAC's about to melt faces. Let's effing get it. Okay, we got a lot to talk about. Geo's intros always hit different. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Shouts out to Rendell. Free Rust. What's poppin'? Says gang up. Let's effing get it. We got Dave Digital in the chat. What's up, my brother? I hope you had a good weekend as well. Luke says smash the likes. Still at Ultra I see. Man, I wish, man. I got post-Ultra depression. Not actually. My life is Ultra, but you know, it's all good, man. It's all good. Joe's trades are always so short. Gareth Soloway calls Geo a bear. Yo, what's up, man? Big GEO. Geo sound like Biden. That's rude. I'm gonna ban your ass. I'm gonna ban your ass from the VIP also. Peculiar. Popular. Dude, I don't know, man. That's a hard word to say. My my brain doesn't think. Geo thinks so bad. Ethiopians got talent denied him. Bro, that is so funny, dude. That is so funny. Steven Stewart, Will I Am is in the chat. Yo, what's good? What's good? All right, guys, let's talk about Bitcoin, man. Let's talk about this. One's funny. Geo's so jealous of Jason Casper. He dressed up like Big Butts 28. Oh man, that is good. That was probably like one of the best ones, man. One of the best ones. All right, Candles and License think we take that previous week high, then dump. All right, let's talk about Bitcoin, man. Let's talk about what's going on here, okay? Because we got a lot going on. We got a lot. I mean, not really a lot. We don't really have a lot. Like, it's a lot of nothing going on, but we have to talk about it, okay? So first of all, let me address why I think a big move is coming. And it's very simple. If you guys don't know what this indicator called, it is called Bollinger Bands, okay? BB, booties, all right? Bollinger Bands. And on the 4-hour time frame, you can see that our Bollinger Bands are kind of contracting at the moment, okay? So I'm gonna show you. Whenever Bitcoin is consolidating and we are gearing up for a big move, we kind of get our trumpet pattern on these Bollinger Bands, right? Where you have very thin space in between them and then they just trumpet out. I'm gonna try my best to draw this. It's not gonna look good at all. I literally have a trumpet and I don't even know how to draw it. And that's the mouthpiece. Kind of looks like a shitty dog. Looks like a dog with a cone. Look, if I do this. Look, it looks like a dog with a cone. Anyways, we get our kind of trumpet pattern going on here, okay? And right now on the 4-hour time frame, not yet. It's not nearly as close as it is here when we actually have a very large move to the upside. However, we know that we're still ranging, and we know that relative to where we were last week, we are starting to contract here. Okay, so there's no doubt that Bitcoin is starting to give us clues. We'll say clues. So I'm not saying that a big move is going to happen today or tomorrow, right? It could be next week. But we are starting to get the clues here that a big move may come into fruition. Okay, now if we come back to our regular chart and we bring up our TA, we could talk about really what's going on. So Bitcoin over the past couple days, over the hype of the ETF, over the hype of the halving and whatever. And it's funny because literally every single account on Twitter was doing the countdown and opening up drinks and oh, happy halving. And then at the same time, literally simultaneously, every single account right after was okay, now what? Which I get it. Now what? I don't. Anyways, so we had the halving. People, I guess, thought a big move was going to come on Friday night, but actually completely contradictory. Volume is dead. Volume is the lowest it has been in, a few weeks here, a couple weeks. And it was a result of the weekend. It was a result, I guess, of people not really knowing which direction Bitcoin was going to go after the halving. And I think that a lot of people are just a little bit worrisome, okay? And we know there's not a lot of volume. Traders are not opening up positions, okay? That concept of traders not opening up positions right now. Let me get my TA shades, actually, so I don't look like a douchebag. That concept of traders opening up or not opening up positions is indicative of, or not indicative, is good confluence with our Bollinger Bands, right? Because whenever your Bollinger Bands are contracting, we are expecting a big move. But what is actually happening when your Bollinger Bands are contracting? It's essentially just market makers building liquidity in either direction. So us not having that volume right now on this kind of pump that, again, shouts out to that one comment, kind of stinks. I think this pump a little bit kind of stinks here. It adds up, okay? It's confluence. And guys, we're going to talk about market Cipher B as well, because like I said, as of last week, we were bullish since we put in this new low, and we were saying that we were going to potentially, actually, I'm going to just show you, not even potentially. I literally said in my VIP Discord last week that it is time to start favoring the longs. Black is 6, Phantom. Killing no camera. When did we flip our bullet? When did we take that low? Anyways, whatever. I don't know where it is, but I said it's time to start favoring the longs. Maybe it's in the scalp channel since we took the low. I don't know. I said in the Discord, in the VIP Discord, that it's time to start favoring the longs, and here we are. We're up since then. We haven't really been focused on the shorts, but why does this move stink? So volume is not great, okay? Volume is not too hot right now, and we are approaching a very key level right now, okay? Very key level that we've been watching for quite some time, okay? If I bring up my swing TA levels, right? This is a very important level, and I have a short zone here. This is a zone that myself and my VIP Discord have been waiting for quite some time. You guys get it here now late for free because they're taking super long, and I gotta talk about something, man. I gotta talk about something. So we are approaching a short zone 1. Why is this a short zone? What do we have going on here? Well, on the 4-hour time frame, on the 6-hour time frame, on the 8-hour time frame, we have an unmitigated order block. Not only do we have an unmitigated order block, but we have an unmitigated order block with inducement, okay? So there is good reason to continue the price to go down from here. Am I saying it's going to go down? No, because we don't know what's going to happen once we get here. Remember, trading is all probabilities, and when it comes to if you're going to decide to enter a position or not, it's going to depend on what you see at those levels, okay? So we're not going to just short any box because we need to either A, get our confirmation via market structure, or B, get our confirmation via market Cipher, which we're going to talk about, okay? But nonetheless, the very first thing we need to know is that we're almost at macro resistance. When I say macro resistance, I'm only referring to, it is macro. It's not necessarily only going to be a scalp level, but as you can see over the last however many weeks, 3, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, whatever it was, we are in a range, okay? And now we are approaching basically the 50%. We just passed the 50% line of the range, and we are in the short zone, okay? So what do we have here, okay? Remember, market makers will always try to trip up the retail traders. Remember, right now, sentiment is so bullish across the board. Today's giveaway, I'm actually going to be posting a YouTube short that's talking about, you know, how everybody's bullish and maybe that's not super bullish. And I'm not saying that we're going to go down from here. Not at all. I even said we are favoring the longs, as I almost showed you if I could find it. But my point is right now we're at a short zone. We have to take this short zone very seriously. This is one of two of my very important short zones. And only if we see the confirmations will I take that short. Number one, we need to take this high, okay? We have to take 66.9, and we have to hit this level. If we hit it, I will absolutely look for shorts, and I will look for lower targets to potentially come down to the real order block that I'm waiting for, and I've been waiting for, and my entire Discord have been waiting for the entire weekend, okay? Which is this guy down here. Let's talk about this guy, then let's talk about Market Cipher, and then I'm going to get you guys in the, then we're going to talk about, like, then I'm going to get the comments. What's the point of my VIP Discord if I show everything in here? I will answer that, hi, baby. I do not show everything here. I give updates in the Discord. This TA was from, like, 3 days ago. And so, or not even, more than that. It was from, like, 5 days ago. And like, usually, the moves will already play out, you know? Like, I don't need to, okay, today I need to show these levels because it's taken so long and I gotta talk about something. But usually I'm talking about what happened, not what's happening. Anyways, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so I'm waiting for this level. We've been waiting for this 1 hour order block literally all weekend. We know that we had kind of, not weekend volume, because yesterday once Asia opened up, we finally started to get a little bit of flavor, as Tina would say. But you know, the whole move right now stinks, okay? I just don't like it. I don't like it. Volume is low. Volume is diverging. It's post-halving, whatever. A lot of traders are on the side. This looks like, not a manipulated move. It doesn't look like a manipulated move, but it just doesn't look like nice price action to me. Now, you could say, Gio, how does it not look like price action? We had a low, a higher high, low, high, low, high, low, high. And yeah, okay, it's following your, I guess your order flow objective, which would be this target, which is what we were talking about all last week, was talking about this very important level at around 67K. But look at how price is coming up right now. First of all, over the weekend with the extremely low volume, we were wicking all over the place, okay? It just didn't look good. It wasn't like nice, clean movement. It was just kind of choppy. It's like it's breaking, but it's ranging right away, and it just doesn't look very good. It just doesn't really look that good for me. Like, I mean, again, we're wicking all over the place, fine. But even our breaks, right? Like, if we're going to measure the distance between our breaks, from this high to this high, you had a 0.32% move. Like, it's literally nothing. And it was an SFP that didn't play out, okay? SFP that didn't play out. Then from this high to, like, this break, 1% move. Not really anything is going on. We pulled back. We barely pulled back again. Here we barely pulled back, you know, like we didn't really come back down to mitigate these important order blocks that are beneath us. And then from this move, currently, I mean, we're probably going to SFP this high and tap into this order block. What happens at this order block? We're going to potentially find out together on stream today, because I'll tell you this, if we make it up there, and I got alerts up there, if we make it up there and I see what I want to see, I'm going to short, and I'm going to tell you guys that I'm going to short. But it just doesn't look good. It's wicking all over the place. Volume is low. You know, Market Cipher right now, despite having the thick money flow, relatively thick money flow, look at how thick money flow has gotten, yet we're only here, okay? So you could say that we have hidden bearish divergences right now with the money flow. So I'm not saying that we're going to dump from here. I'm not saying that if we touch this level, we're going to 0K. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is that this is absolutely a short zone for me, and I will be looking to take the shorts if I see the confirmations that I get from this level, and I will look to short them down to the order blocks that we were talking about, like this 1 hour order block that I've been waiting for all weekend. So I'm currently, full disclosure, I'm currently not long in the market. I'm also not FOMOing on the market, because I mean, although I do believe a big move is coming relatively soon, and although we are objectively in the bottom, well, now we're in the middle of the range, which is the worst time to trade, but I also believe that if a big move is coming, we're not going to just creep up like this and then just blast off, right? So I've had my eye on this 1 hour order block for quite some time, and I will be looking to long if we come down there. If we do not, then I am not going to, I don't care. Like, I really don't care. It doesn't affect me. It doesn't change my life. I'm not going to FOMO. I don't care. We also, shout out to Clay the Great, have another saying short at 70K. We do have another level there. We're not going to talk about it today because there's no point to. But the last thing I'm going to talk about before we like dump the TA part of it and I can start answering questions and stuff is, once again, like, all of your lows just remained intact on this way up, okay? So we have no volume. We have market cipher on these midterm time frames overbought. Okay, we got waves up here. Again, I'm not saying that we're going to go down. I'm not saying we're going to zero. That's not what I'm saying. But objectively, we have these waves kind of at these highs, right? Like the 4 hour doesn't look that good to me. RSIs are split up, indicating a weaker move. And so if we get the confirmations once again, where could we target? Well, we do have this liquidity beneath all of these lows because none of these lows were taken, right? Like this wick did not take out this wick. This wick, let me zoom in here. Right, this wick didn't take out this guy. This didn't take out this. Like, you know, these wicks, none of them took out this liquidity, right? So we basically have a bunch of liquidity intact on the entire way up, which looks like a manipulated, to me, okay, in my opinion, don't come for me, looks like a manipulated move, right? It looks like there's a lot of money that we can just come and sweep and grab, which would coincide perfectly with the 1 hour order block that we've been waiting for like 5 days, okay? From there, we'll see what happens. I said last week, this level is your most important level on the chart, 66,896, because based on your structure, I guess not anymore because the structure flipped bullishly, but this is a very important SFP level, okay? And why is it an important SFP level? Well, your 4 hour structure currently, as we stand from here, is down, up, down, flipped bullish, which is why I said we are to be favoring our longs, okay? Down, up, okay? So if we get an SFP here, your technical target on the 4 hour time frame would be down at 64.3K. But it's actually also going to be is it going to be, no, 4 hour. Yeah, that's going to be your technical target. So I'm not looking to long here. I'm not looking to break out, to long this breakout. If I decide that I want to, you know, scalp it, then I'll scalp it. And of course I will add the scalp levels and I will update my VIP Discord. Again, shouts out to that babe girl. Hi, baby. Or if that's a girl. But yeah, that's what you get. So that's what I'm looking at right now. We're going to see. Maybe together we can get a scalp trade here off of this level. I do have trade setups ready to go here. And so, you know, hopefully we can see what we want to see on market cipher and on market structure and potentially enter a scalp position here. We can also see locally, whether you like it or not, money's coming out of Bitcoin. We got money flow on the 10-minute coming out. Meanwhile, we're making higher highs. So we're putting in divergences, right? So we'll see what happens when we get to these levels. All right. Man, that was a lot of talking. Let me have a sip of water and then let me address some of these comments. Bisha says, what's up, G? What's up, Bisha? How are you? Gio is going to walk his way to the top of the bull run. Yeah. Actually, true story. One time, I actually walked up the CN Tower. They have stairs and you can like pay to walk. I guess like climb, like the CN Tower stair climb. And I did it. I was actually very proud. I think it's like 300 floors. It's like 300 and something floors. I don't know. And I did it in like 17. I think it was like 17:12, like 17 minutes and 12 seconds or something like that. It was in the 17s. So I was really proud of myself. Man, I was like going up and people, because like we don't all start at the same time. So people are like on the side, like dead and like throwing up. And there's like this like emergency thing that anyways, it was kind of crazy. That was in 2019. Don't worry, the dopamine will come back at some point. Just take a little time to regenerate. Retail patterns are correct 1 out of 10 times, by the way. They might be on the right side of the market this time. Who knows? I agree with that, man. If 95% of retail loses, why are you guys trading like retail? Oh, baby. How did I know that Justin Bieber was going to be in the chat? And okay, so shout out to Mr. Bieber. First of all, we need the Leafs to win today. Second of all, when concert, bro? When collab, bro? And third of all, what do you mean? Oh, when you nod your head yes, but you want to say no, what do you mean? But goddamn. The glasses we had is cinema watching 3D movie. Yeah, you don't like that? We got the Happening plus the Hong Kong ETFs. Let's see how it goes. Gio, why don't your Discord setups come true? If you're not in the Discord, how do you know that, my friend? I guess the big question is, what is the reason for retailers to buy here? And same question for institutions. Who wins 99% of the time, and what is their incentive? Yeah, I mean, look, you can't... The idea that, like, we can't go higher, we can't continue higher is obviously... Like, Bitcoin can do anything. You know, we learned that this year. Really, it can do whatever it wants. I don't know, man. Like, the people that actually believe that it's going to go to 100K, well, I mean, buying it at 66 is a good deal. But since we're on that topic, like, look, undeniably, this is Bitcoin season. Okay, we've had some alts run, like Solana, okay? Soylana, shout out Nick Cipher. We've definitely had some alts run, okay? But objectively, like, if we come on these higher term time frames on dominance really has just been on the rise this entire move up, okay? It's really alt season when you start to see this. This is alt season, not this, okay? So Solana running and some of these other coins running, despite thinking it's alt, like, that's not alt season, right? We haven't started altcoin season. And so if Bitcoin continues to range and dominance continues to rise, it's likely that your alts will bleed, which coincides with my narrative in that some of your altcoins can make new lows, which I've been saying for quite some time. Okay, so we do need to absolutely be keeping an eye on dominance and where dominance can start to do this. And once you see this, this is where you hammer the altcoins. Now, I don't know how high it's going to go. I don't really chart dominance, but to address, like, you know, the people that say, oh, why wouldn't you buy more or whatever? For me, I can only say what I'm doing. And, like, personally, I have no interest in Bitcoin. I don't. I trade it every day. That's the number one thing that I watch for, because usually the entire market will follow Bitcoin. But I'm not going to buy something at 66,000. Like, even if something, okay, look, objectively on the 2-day, Bitcoin looks bullish, right? Even if Bitcoin is going to go to 100K from here, 150K from here, 200K from here. Let's say it's going to go to 200K, and let's just keep numbers simple and say it's going to 4x from here, okay? Or 4x. We'll say 4x. Let's say Bitcoin's going to 4x from here. What are the chances that if Bitcoin 4x's, your altcoins that haven't had this monstrous move to the upside, especially knowing that alt season hasn't even begun yet, aren't going to do more than a 4x, right? So for me, I don't care to have Bitcoin. I didn't buy Bitcoin like some of these other YouTubers when Bitcoin was like $3,000. You know, there are some YouTubers that bought Ethereum at like $600. Like, I didn't do that. Even lower than $600. I never did that. I was a little bit later to the game here, so I don't really care to buy Bitcoin here personally. Because when it's time to buy, I'll buy alts, and alts will run, and they'll do a lot better than Bitcoin will. I have no interest in buying here. Now, not everybody's like me and is like as risk tolerant as myself, because obviously purchasing Bitcoin is a little bit safer than purchasing, like, you know, ADA or something, or some of these other coins that made their way up. But yeah, for me, like, I have no interest in buying Bitcoin. To be honest, like, I even have no interest in buying Bitcoin. And this is me. This is my opinion. Like, you could say I'm wrong. You could hate on me or whatever. Like, even if Bitcoin were to collapse to 30K, I still would have no interest in buying it. Because what are you going to get out of that? Okay, maybe like an 8x. Man, these altcoins run like that. You're going to get 800%. Dude, we can get 800% in one trade. Like, I personally have no interest in it, but that's me. That's not retail. Retail doesn't trade. Retail, I mean, they do, but like, retail is more of like a buy and hold. Matt BTC, thank you for the reminder. Okay, guys, before we continue, I forgot to do this. Disclaimer. All content presented is a complete joke and should not be taken seriously. Gio is an incompetent 5'2" 3/4" wannabe singer, natural disaster, and definitely not a financial advisor. Crypto's a scam. Making money online is impossible. Global warming is real. And the earth is flat. Viewer discretion is advised. Thank you very much, Matt, for the reminder. Peachy, what's up, brother? How are you, man? How you doing? Only if this order block was not mitigated. Yeah, this guy's been mitigated, though, so we'll see what happens. And, like, man, like I've been saying, you know, since last week and whatever, all this stuff is internal. And we do have 2 levels that we're looking at. And it looks like we're at the top level right now, while we have money flow and momentum waves diverging, coming up to these highs. So we'll see what happens. And if we tap this level, and like, if Market Cipher looked exactly how it looks right now, by the time we get up here, then I would say it's looking good for a short. But actually, now that I said that, I think this would be a very nice short. If we have money flow continuing to come out, we get something like this, we don't take these lows. If you don't take these lows, it's more bullish. This is a short in my book all day because we have clear money flow coming out. We have on these midterm time frames, you know, the waves kind of at the highs here, like on the 2 hour, on the 3 hour, despite us having the yellow dots on it. Like these are overbought waves. So eventually they're going to turn down. If I see something like this and I see the confirmations that I want to see, especially if I see structure on my side while in this zone, I will absolutely, like I said, be looking to short it. So we'll see what happens here. Beebs in the chat. Oh man, I gotta catch up. I'm so late. I see one comment and I talk like 10 minutes about that one comment. Pay to walk is crazy. Justin Bieber paid so we can talk to Jet. What's next? ABBA showing up. Dude, that would be fire. That would actually be so fire. Guys, do me a solid and smash the like button for me if you like the content, but only if you like the comment. Smash the like button because I do believe in providing value, but I only believe in getting the likes if you like the actual content. So welcome to all people that are here. We are 190 people, only 48 likes. Every 100 likes, we do a giveaway, and today's giveaway song is going to be absolutely fire. Great balls of fire. What alts am I buying? Asks Chris Davila. Chris Davila, my alts that I'm buying are... I have no idea. I can tell you my biggest bag right now is Doggy Coin. My biggest bag is Doggy Coin. Why is it Doggy Coin? You're not supposed to get married to your alts. I kind of have a little marriage with Doggy Coin because I know what Doggy Coin is capable of. My first ever crypto was Dogecoin, January 1st, 2021. And I bought it at 1 cent and it went to 72 cents, but I sold it at 8 cents. And that's actually why I learned how to trade, because I was chasing that number. So if you didn't know that, now you know. Don't ever chase a number because it doesn't work out well for you. But yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't know what I'm going to buy. I really don't. I don't do like the fundamental analysis and stuff. I've been there all night. Ariana. All right. Let's see. Bring in the big names. Mama told me 2 3/4 might be generous. Did he post proof? I didn't see what that was in reply to. Or what did I say? Did I say something about that? So we'll see what happens, man. This is what I'm waiting for. Maybe we'll get it on stream. Probably not. I'm probably not going to be streaming for like 4 hours. But, yeah. But to address this question, I don't know if it was like... I don't know if it was to me or something I said, but I mean, my entire Discord is like levels and stuff. I do video updates. I do VIP streams. This was the low. Easy work. Anyways, all the testimonials are there. If you guys are interested in helping in the Discord, the link's in the description down below. Check out the VIP testimonials. Check out the testimonials. We do lessons. We do Q&As. We kind of do it all. We do it all, man. Theodore says, is your VIP educational for TA? Yeah, man, it is. So basically, like three times a week, we have official live streams where I do, 5'2" and 3/4. Yes, sir. 2 3/4. Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah. Actually, over the weekend, I told the girl I was 5'3". I lied to her. Anyways, yeah, so it is educational. So, okay, I do VIP streams, I do Q&As, and then I do my technical analysis like I do here on YouTube, but we go really in depth with it. And then usually when I'm not going to say usually, I'm not going to sit here and cap, but like if I'm around and we're at a trade entry, we're at a trade zone, then I would go live and we would take it together. Now, I'm going to be fully honest. That's only happened like 1 or 2 times because usually I'm out doing shit when we get to these levels. But when it is time to actually enter, I blow the scalps channel up. Like I have a scalp. So I have my larger term plans that I'm looking at. And then when we actually get to the levels, you know, I'm giving multiple updates, and then in the chat, like, we're talking, and I'm like, yo, I'm in, yo, I'm not in, I'm in, I'm not in, whatever. And I say, like, yo, boys, listen, there is a lot of things that I joke around about. You know, I'm laughing, I'm music and singing and whatever. But there's one thing that I take super seriously, which is when it's time to take profits. And when I see what I want to see, I'm like, boys, it's time to take profits, right? So, I mean, shouts out to Jet, says he goes through his entire thought process. Yeah, like, I go through it all, you know, other Discords, and I'm not going to knock on other Discords because it's not about them. Like, we're talking about me, not them. I'm not going to knock another man's work. But I will say this, is that, from what I have found, is other Discords will post levels, and then, like, that's it. And you're just, you know, they're not in, like, they're not active with the community. They're not in there. Like, I'm in there. I'm in the trenches with you guys. I'm, like Jet just said, blowing up the channel more than a crazy X. Like, when things are happening, this weekend was slow, so I wasn't doing anything. But when things are popping off, I'm updating the Scalps channel like 15 times a day, 20 times a day. We're in the chat. Like, I'm getting my hands dirty with you. I'm in the trenches with you guys. I'm very active in the chat. I always hop in on unofficial streams, like in our lounge. We have a lounge here. We're usually just chilling in there as well. So, you know, you get to interact with me. You get to talk to... You get to interact with me. You get to chat with me. You get to ask me questions and stuff. And you know what? It's not even about me, man. It's not about me. Listen, my name is on the Discord. Fine, because sure, I built it, but I'm just as much as part of the network as everybody else is. But I worked hard to have a network where people actually give a damn about each other. You know what we're working on right now? We're working on a get out of jail free channel. So sometimes people practice poor risk management and take hits or don't listen to levels and whatever. And you get to talk to Jet, yeah. But we're working on a channel where if you get liquidated or if you lose a lot more money than you should have lost or whatever, you can post your story in the channel and drop your wallet. And whoever can give a little bit of money, like let's say you have a $500 account and you blow the whole account, right? You tell us the story, whatever. I'm working on it. It's not a thing yet. It's not official yet. But, you know, if someone can spare $5, $10, $20 to help that one person, like that's the kind of network that I built. That's what I'm proud of, is people actually give a damn in there about each other. And so we'll see how well that works out. And I think it will. I honestly do, man. We have great people in there. And we actually, like, we're personable. I'm in there with you. We are personable. That's the difference. That's what you get access to as well. So you don't just get the levels. You don't just get the education. But you get, like, a team. We're on the same team. And I've said this from so long. Like, if you're an asshole, then you're out. You know? If you're an asshole, you're out. Like, I don't need your $30 a month. I value the health of the Discord more than anything else. Because I know what it's like to do this alone and then to lose alone. It sucks. So I actually think that this idea will work, man. I really do. I swear to God, I do. I really, really think it will work. And that's how you learn, man. And if you can have that get out of jail free, like, you know, you'll have that. How do I say this? Yeah, bro, people will do it, man. We're friends with everybody in there. And again, the number one rule is if you're an asshole, you're out. But if, yeah, I don't know. I think it'll work. We'll see. I think it will work. Pull fibs from Kenny, bro. Kenny, where have you been, my boy? How are you? How the hell have you been? Where the hell have you been? We miss you, man. Pull fibs from 15K to 49K and 24K. I don't know how to do extensions. Not gonna lie, I literally don't know how to do extensions. Trader Geo, you think if we front run and reject earlier before 67.5K, then we will go down? But if we reach 67.K, it could be a short lived drop to reclaim. Hold on. Let me read that again. Do you think if we front run and reject early before 67.5K? All right, let's talk about 67.5 first of all. So I don't really care about 67.5 per se. Anything above this line, I will short. if I see what I want to see. So it would be better if it touches anywhere in this box, but it doesn't have to. That's number one. Okay. As long as we touch this green line, then it's good for me. So I could even extend the zone, but just putting that out there. Okay. But if we reach and reject 67.5K, it could be a short-lived drop before it reclaims and pushes higher. Okay, I understand what you're asking. This is my answer to your question, my friend. I believe what happens at this high is very important. Okay, very, very important. This high right here. This one we don't need. Okay, what happens here is very important. I don't think it's a matter of if we tap it or not. It's a matter of if we close above it or not. Remember, the beginning of the stream, I was saying that I don't like the way that price is creeping up here. Okay, it just doesn't look that good to me. I don't like it. Something about this move kind of stinks right now. I could be wrong, right? But it depends on what happens here, and this is the level that we're watching for, right? Like I said, we have money flow coming out. Objectively, money's coming out. So depends on what happens here, will depend. But the question is if we front run or not front run. I don't care about that. I think that we're gonna touch this green line, and I think that we need to be essentially watching for a 4-hour SFP, because I think if we SFP this high, it's more bearish. But if we start to chill here, then it's more bullish, right? Because we do have other short zones that we're looking towards. You know, I'm not gonna pull it up exactly, but give or take, like somewhere around 70,000, 71,000. There are also good short zones. So, you know, the way that you do your TA is you make a plan. I have a plan. And depending on what happens, depending on how price action develops, and we're granted with new data every second, right? So it depends on what happens at this high will completely shift my narrative. So I don't think it's a matter of if we front run it or not, and it'll be short-lived and pushes higher. I think it's a matter of if we close or not. And if we start to close, let's say a 4-hour candle up here, anywhere above the green line, then I think, okay, we are definitely going to start talking about 70K, 71K, and we're definitely going to be starting to talk about the all-time high. But we need to close candles here. And as of right now, I don't think that we're going to get up here without seeing somewhat of a reaction. And if we see a reaction and it's a large reaction, it's not a bullish thing. So it really depends on what happens. Now, in my opinion, let me tell you what I think, okay? Right now, if we take the high, if this idea that we did on the 10-minute time frame, right? If we get this, I think this is more bearish than it is bullish, right? So I think if we go up right now and we take this high right now and we tap it in this order block right now, it is more bearish than it is bullish. But if we come down, we keep consolidating, we don't hit this guy, we maybe sweep some of these lows, then I think in the longer term of it, midterm time frame, it will be more bullish and we can start to like potentially range here. But I think if we just blast up right in this very instance, it is not bullish. I think if we come up now, we're going to get rejected, we're going to lose. And I think that like not lose, but it's more bearish. But I think that if we come up right now, if we come up now, it's going to be bearish. Just based on the divergences. We want enough time here for money flow to not give us a divergence if we continue higher. So I would want, if I want a sustainable move here, I would want to actually just come down a little bit, whatever, continue to range, potentially have money flow come up, and then come and take the high. So it invalidates this divergence. Or what I would want is just a little bit of consolidation. Then we come up, and then even though your money flow is diverging, we close significant candles up here. We range, whatever. Then we might come down. Then we might sweep this low and then continue higher. But we'd have to close significant candles up here, in my opinion, to be bullish. And in my opinion, you know, we can't talk about all-time high until we start closing 4-hour candles at this level. Right? Which we might do. We very well might do. I'm not saying we're not going to do it, but we're going to react, right? There's no point in trying to guess and to me telling you we're going up from here. Remember, the title of the video is we probably have a big move coming, and I do believe we have a big move coming, but I don't know if that move is just going to be shooting up per se right now. All 2 weeks ago, we were talking about trading towards these vector candles. So I do think that like there's a potential that we might break this 67 level, whereas I do think this short zone is a lot better of a short zone around 70K, 71K. I will look for giga shorts there if I see the confirmations that I want to see. But objectively speaking, like this is a short zone, so we'll see. And it doesn't look good. Volume is kind of ass. So, you know, we'll adjust our plans accordingly. Okay. G was really 5. The 2 3/4 is something else. Good to catch a stream again. Always nice. Welcome, man. Welcome back. Is that 4-hour order block still valid? Yeah, it is. It is still valid. So that's our next short zone, give or take, is essentially this entire area. So we'll see what happens, right? It depends on what happens. You can't get to 70K until you break 67. So we're almost at 67. We'll see what happens here at 67, and you know, we'll play it by ear. But I think that it's more bearish if we come up to 67 right now. That's what I think. Hello, when does VIP get updated in the Discord? You guys get updated like 15 times a day. All right, I'm seeing a lot of talk between these Dutch people, I guess. Don't know. Oh, dude, so come on. Crypto Mike is learning market Cipher. Yeah, it's not super linear. It is a little bit hard. From you, it's significant. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Weekly seems like it will print a green dot. Yeah, I mean, maybe. I mean, the 2-day looks good, right? The 2-day looks really good. The 3-day probably looks good. And not only that, man, like when we were at these highs, remember, I entered a swing long and we were targeting the all-time high. We obviously didn't get it, but we already know, like, the number one rule. What's the number one rule, guys? Someone tell me the number one rule. I say it every day, a million times a day. What's the number one rule when it comes to market Cipher? So if you know the number one rule when it comes to market Cipher, did we get it? No, we didn't, right? We need to get that all-time high. The thicker the money flow, the more chances of divergences. We never had those divergences at the all-time high. Not only that, but this doesn't look like an all-time high. We don't have a blow-off top. So perhaps, you know, we have other short ideas, obviously, that we will be looking at above the all-time high, right? Potentially we swing failure pattern the all-time high as well. So there's a lot of options, but yeah, I mean, the weekly looks like it might get that green dot. You're right. Or the yellow dot in my case. The 2-day looks good. The 3-day money flow looks good. And once again, we don't have those divergences. So we'll see what happens at these highs. We are just in our range and we're trading towards the vectors. So everything is pointing up. But I mean, we're talking intraday. We're talking scalpings. Like, these are scalp zones and stuff. I'm not, and that's the first thing I said was I'm not looking to short here and send it down to 0. No. Right, we adjust based on the information that is presented to us. The sexy hobbit, shout out to Reaper, thank you very much. Ben likes the 71K, so do I have a few shorts and that's my favorite one. This price action looks like hammered dog shit, is weak as fuck. Yep, I agree, looks like ass. Am I Indian? I am not Indian, although people tell me I look like Zayn Malik, but I'm not Indian. Is he Indian? He's Indian, right? Gio, give it to us straight, broski. We love your analysis, and in my honest opinion, that repair erect idea is awesome. Hey man, I really appreciate it. Yeah, I think I want to call it get out of jail free. And I just think, like, man, you know, we're such a, like, this is actually a fire network, and so if we can help each other, which is what I always have been standing for, you know, why not? Why not? So we'll see how it goes, man. I'll present the idea and I'll give the tool, and then it's up to the network to help each other, right? Like, I can't force anyone to send anybody money, but I think this is like how do I say this? I don't want to say a less embarrassing, because everyone loses and everyone has to get liquidated and everybody has to eventually learn, but like what's the word? I don't want to say honorable. There's a word. I'm thinking of a word, but I don't know what the word is. I can't think of it right now. But like a non-embarrassing way to do it, you know? It's like oh guys, I fucked up, you know? That's what I think. Anyway, taking the money for the more chance of divergences. Yes, sir. Crypto Sam says, thank you, bro, for your tea on your question. No worries, brother. No worries. Taking the money for the more chance of divergences. Yes, sure. Happy gains to everybody. Sexy skills. sexy skills. Yo, Gio, happy having to you. You are running for second runner-up. Gio is Mexican. Don't get rinsed. Zayn Malik is from Pakistan. How bearish do I think the monthly looks with money flow and divs on the all-time BTC chart? All right, let's go BTC USD Bitstamp. Okay, this is what I will say. And I'm gonna be so transparent. Okay, I was not a crypto creator in the last cycle, and I only started trading January of 21. Okay, so and a lot of the bull market, a lot of the last bull market was me learning. Okay, I was losing in the bull market, and I was looking around, and I'm like, how is everybody winning? And I only knew how to long. I didn't know how to short because BitBoy taught me not to short. So I just want to give that. Okay, now that being said, I don't think anybody is really too familiar with the money flow and the waves on the monthly time frame, but this is what I will tell you. Trading is fractal. Everything runs the same on all time frames. If we take away the idea that there needs to be bull cycles and there needs to be 4-year cycle, and just if you just look at the chart and you don't know anything else, objectively this is bearish. Okay, take away the cycles, take away the narratives, take away the halving, take away the ETFs. I'm not saying it's going to happen because I don't know. I'm not familiar with the data. But based on what I see, if this was a 1-minute chart, I would look to short it. Because we have money flow divergences, we have our 3 tap on the monthly time frame, and we have money coming out across, in this case, years. Now, how relevant is it that across years it's coming out? I don't know. Like, that's the part that I'm unfamiliar with. But I think objectively, this looks bearish. And I think objectively, most people can agree with that. Right? How accurate is it? I don't know. So maybe we can go to the S&P and see what has happened in the past when we get stuff like that. Okay, so I would say give or take, okay, before you guys come at me. I mean, actually, it's not even the same because we didn't even get a divergence. Oh yeah, we did. Okay, I would say give or take where we were on Bitcoin kind of looks like where we were here on the S&P, in that we had a bunch of divergences, thick money flow, then across years, okay, this was 7 years, we had the same kind of deal where we have a little baby money flow wave, and then we have more divergences. I wouldn't say it looks the exact same, but we'll say around the same neighborhood. And then that ended up dropping 50%. Now, that's the S&P. We already know Bitcoin. Let's see if we can find one that's a little bit more accurate. But we already know that Bitcoin has the tendency to drop 50,000. Like if you were going to put a gun to your head, I mean, well, I don't know why you would put a gun to your own head. But like, gun to your head, if you had to guess what is more likely to dump 50%, would it be the S&P or would it be Bitcoin and crypto? It would be Bitcoin and crypto, right? So, I mean, with the money flow aspect of it here on Bitstamp, let's check Coinbase. Is it the same? Yeah. I would say that in the macro vid, it looks not good to me. It looks not good, but I haven't been around the whole cycle, so I don't know. Can't sit here and say that I know. But I know Market Cipher, and on Market Cipher, if we get a red dot here and it gets confirmed and we start coming down, it's not good. Right? It's not good. So we'll see. Hey Gio, unfortunately I cannot afford Market Cipher at the moment until I have Market. Do I know which one would be the closest? I honestly don't, bro. I'll tell you this. Look, I've never tried Market Liberator. But I will tell you this. I know for a fact Fu Manchu is ass. So you'd have to try to compare and contrast. MC's money flow is the only money flow that I've used. So that's the only one that I can speak on. But I know for a fact that Fu Manchu's money flow is ass. Looking for the red dot on the monthly, going to short it. Yeah. So, I mean, like, look, right? We know the number one rule is the thicker the money flow, the more chance of divergences. We know the money's coming out on the daily. We know that we didn't get that divergence that we're looking for. So I'm very much so interested in shorting the all-time high, because why wouldn't you? And if we can get a move somewhere in here or we start to range above here, or we get a nice SFP, I will be looking for much lower prices. Depends on what happens, right? And a lot of people don't like when I say that. Sucks to suck. But, you know, we don't need to necessarily go to zero. Although, I do think, and I've been saying it for a very long time, that we're overextended. I think everybody's too bullish. Doesn't mean we can't go up. I'm not saying that. You know, but we're just trading the range. I even said, like, you know, the longs are to be favored. I said that on like Thursday or Friday, whenever that low was put in. So I'm not saying, you know, whatever, but objectively, the monthly doesn't look too hot to me. Even the weekly, right? The weekly, we also have those divergences. And remember what I said. This high right now, this all-time high does not look like an all-time high. I think we had potential for this to be an all-time high. We didn't have to come back here, but then we just started to range and continue to dance around. And again, once again, I don't know how accurate the monthly time frame money flow and divergences are. You know, I could tell you on the 1 hour, if I saw that, I would look to short it. I can't tell you how the monthly is going to play out. I don't know. We're going to trade every range. We're going to, you know, keep in mind that we are overextended. Keep in mind that we haven't had our weekly pullback, whether you like it or not. This is still a range. We, you know, us from the all-time high to where we are now, or where we came down to, was only 18%. Like, we never had our pullback. We never had this. This is a pullback. This is not a pullback, right? So if we take the high again and we understand that the daily, you know, thicker the money flow, the more chance of divergences, then we will absolutely look to short it. We went from 40 to 70, was kind of sick. This money flow is unhealthily quick. So if they can pump it quick, they can also take the volume out. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Sexy Skills. I 100% agree. 1 hour time frame, bearish divs. Yep. Bearish divs while coming into that short zone. So again, like I said, for it to be more macro, when I say macro, I mean, like, let's say day trade. For it to be more day trade bullish, we actually don't want to take the high right now. If we take the high right now, I think it's going to be a fake move. So we want to actually reject a little bit from here. We don't want to touch this high yet, in my opinion. All right, guys, do me a solid. Hit the like button if you're new here, and hit the like button if you're returning. And if you are new here, my name is Gio. Every single day I teach you guys why the market moves the way that it does. I break down my analysis. I go over what I'm thinking, what my narrative is. I build the story for you. And yeah. And of course, every 100 likes, we do a giveaway. I have 4 boot camps. Okay, each one of them are over 3 hours long. Market structure, key zones and building the narrative, order blocks and liquidity, and market cipher and time frames and time frames. This one's very hard, but anyways, nonetheless, I got 4 boot camps, and that's what we give away every single day. So we'll see what happens here. This can be a giant sideways between 50 and 70 to potential both sides. Your best always to trade. Yeah, exactly. I agree. I agree with you, Sexy Skills. But actually, I'm going to one-up you. Okay, watch me. Watch how I'm going to one-up you here. I'm going to one-up you. Because you're not wrong. But I'm going to one-up you. Okay, so you're saying that this could be a big range from 50 to 70, which I very much believe. Absolutely, I'm not disagreeing in the slightest. Right? This is our current range that we got going on. And could we, like, increase our range hypothetically to, like, this? Yes, we can. This could be the range. Like, you know, should we decide to come down, this could be our range. But I'm going to one-up you. Look at this. Not many people think of Bitcoin like this. But what are we doing, guys? What are we doing? What are we doing here? This is a range. Guys, this is a range. Whether, you know, it's a multi-year range, yes. It's a huge range, yes. But objectively, let's be objective. Okay? Let's be objective here. This is a range. When you're at the highs of the range, you should be looking to short. When you're at the lows of the range, you should be looking along. Of course, this is across markets, across years, okay? Not saying it's not. I'm not disputing it. But if we saw this on any other time frame, okay? If we saw this on the 1 hour time frame, and you saw this easy return. This is easy liquidity, guys, okay? If you saw that, and you saw the divergences, would you not pull the trigger? So I don't want this stream to say that I'm super bearish, because the title is, I think a big move is coming, and I do think a big move is coming, and we've already built our case for a new all-time high. But objectively, in the more macro of it, this looks horrendous, man. Horrendous. horrendous. It looks horrible. It looks abysmal. People are too bullish, in my opinion. And I've been too bearish, and I've ate my words for it, and I've said that. And I'm not bearish right now, but I'm just saying, in general, people are too bullish, man. In general, too bullish. Too bullish. Stop. You can't talk about 100K. We haven't even seen 67K. Like, you know, let's get to 70 and then we could talk about 75. Or let's get to 70 and then we could talk about 80. You can't talk about 100. Just like we can't really build a case for 30. I mean, I could build a case for 30, but this doesn't look good, right? This does not look good to me. My opinion. But also, let me just remind you, to the people that are new here, which, by the way, NTK555, welcome to the channel. My name is Gio, and every day I teach you guys why the market moves the way that it does. NTK555, and anybody else that's new. Disclaimer. All content presented is a complete joke. It should not be taken seriously. Gio is an incompetent 5'2" and 3/4 wannabe singer. Natural disaster. Yes, I did add that. I am a natural disaster. And definitely not a financial advisor. Crypto's a scam. Making money online is impossible. Global warming is real, and the earth is flat. So please, ladies and gentlemen, viewer discretion is advised. All right, Gio, agree on that uptrend range, but Fed wars are against that. Yeah. I mean, look, I'm not a news trader. I am a technical trader. And if I see this on the 1 minute time frame, I'm shorting it. That's all I'm saying. I think I'm gonna take profits here, long from 64K. That 3% has felt so long. Yeah, I mean, it does stink. Something stinks. I think whichever way the VIG move happens, it's gonna be a manipulative move. And I've built this case many times on the channel, so the ones that are new here, let me just fill you in very easily, okay? Us, in my opinion, not taking this wick is not a good thing. And us not taking this wick is not a good thing. And so, in the macro of it, my analysis is very simple. Very simple. If we touch this high without touching this high, it's more macro bearish. Down we go. If we come here without touching this, it's more macro bullish. Very simple. Very, very simple. Whichever one we hit first, we're going to look to hammer the opposite direction. Massive cup and handle. I don't trade cup and handles. I am more the major reset guy like we had on Corona 1. Remember, just look at the chart. Does not matter what the price is. Be a trader. Yeah, exactly. Man, this whole beginning of the stream, we're looking for longs. Right? I trade everything, man. Trade it all. You're highlighting where it will probably fall to. Lol, scare the shit out. This is what I think. If we end up having a big move down, this is what I think, okay? And I've said this publicly many times, okay? I said 53K is probable. I believe genuinely we're going to make it to 53K. I don't think this is sustainable personally. In the long run, I'm not saying now, not saying tomorrow, not saying next week, okay? I think that the summer is going to be a sideways and down summer, personally. I think sell in May, walk away is absolutely going to be a thing. And so I think 53K is not only, I think 53K is very likely, okay? Probable. That's what I think. After 53K, we can start discussing give or take, let's say between 47 and 43. So this is our first, like this I think is very likely. I would be very shocked if we don't at the very least, come back to 53. Okay, remember, for me anyways, everybody's talking about how we're never going to see 53K again. You know, that's what I think, okay? The second thing is we'll be looking at 47 to 43. So basically anywhere in this kind of area. I don't know which I favored quite yet, if I'm being honest. And then I think if we lose 40 or 38 rather, if we tap this level, which is my short zone, which is what I'm watching for, now it's very not bullish. And the reason why is because money flow, like you'd be diverging here on the 10 further. So what I said a few minutes ago, half an hour ago, in how, you know, if you want a stronger move to the upside, you would actually want to not take the high right now, is happening. So we're making our way down slowly, which is okay. We're chilling. We're at this order block right now. We'll see what happens here. But we would want to just range here a little bit, giving this like more time to not be a divergence if we make it up here. Because right now, if market cipher looked like this while we took this high, we don't even need to touch the box, but took this high, it would be bearish. It would be more bearish, and I would look to short it way further than I am. So, we'll see. $32K would bring so many Bitcoin is dead articles. I agree. I don't know, man. I think people seem to forget, like, you know, a lot of people got burned last bull market, myself included. And I think that just like, you know, people are just programmed to say max pain is up. Max pain is up. Guys, no, max pain is not up. It is not. Who told you that? Who said that? You know, who said it? The other day, if you go to Google Trends, right? Everybody's saying retail's not in, retail's not in. How do you figure? Who is telling you that? If you come and you type Bitcoin, okay, and you go to worldwide, not Canada, and you go to the last 12 months, who is telling you Bitcoin? Bitcoin was at 100. When Bitcoin was at its all-time high, it was at 100. Who's telling you that retail's not here? Let's check the past 5 years. Okay? Check the past 5 years. When Bitcoin was at its all-time high, in November of 2022, or was it 2021? When was it? I don't even know. Was it 21 or 22? It was 21, right? Had to have been 21. Was it 21? Yeah, okay. November of 2021. November of 2021, Bitcoin search was at 38. November of 2021, it was at 38 at its all-time high. When Bitcoin hit its all-time high now, it was at 49. So who, when people tell you, I want you to challenge them, because this is my biggest problem when it comes to crypto, is everybody just spreads the opposite of FUD. Whatever the opposite of FUD is, I don't know what it is. The opposite of FUD, everybody spreads it. People are too bullish, in my opinion. I don't care. I don't care if Bitcoin goes up. I don't care if Bitcoin goes down. This is not an indication of it with full certainty. But who's telling you that retail adoption is not here? Okay, sure, we're not all the way up here like we were in March of 2021. Fine. But you think this is not a divergence still from the all-time high where, like, yo, retail, you can't say they're not here. You could say there's still room for them. Fine. But you can't say retail's not here. You can't say people aren't aware that Bitcoin, especially with the ETFs, yo, Bitcoin ETFs approve. It's like the most mainstream thing ever, yet retail is not in yet. Come on, man. Who's telling you that? Like, sorry. You're right. Bitcoin is, Google Trends is wrong. You're right. You're right. They're not here yet. Those market makers can really make it rain. Black Swan first. Yeah, I mean, I don't see us having a sustainable move to the upside. Like, again, I'm hoping for one more all-time high so we can short the living hell out of it. But yeah, I mean, I don't see us. People are talking 100K, 200K. I don't see us doing that without taking some lows here, personally, in the long run. That's what I think. You see, it could retouch 73K. Yeah, I agree. I hope it touches the all-time high again. I'm telling you guys. Long now, short at 70K. I love short. I love the 70K short, but I actually like the all-time high short better. Gio, do the bear divs on the daily on Market Cipher B have any significance considering the number one rule is market? Yeah, so absolutely they do, right? We've talked about this as well. The number one rule is the thicker the money flow, the more chance of divergences. Here over time, we have a lot of divergences. But if we cut away this and we just look at this little section that's on the screen right now, The thicker the money pool, the more chance of divergences. We don't have any divergences here at the top, which is why I'm favoring touching the high one more time. And I hope we range above it. It'll be so much more bearish. Any, are you okay? All right, guys, listen. I'm going to go pee real quick. The opposite of FUD is hopium. Okay, well, everybody's spreading hopium. Sean, what time frame do I look for a break in market structure before entering a trade? It depends. Depends on the zone, bro. Depends on how significant of a zone it is. Depends on how price action is looking coming into that zone. There's a lot of variables to it. He'll make a whole propaganda move just to take a massive short. Dude, if I see what I want to see above the all-time high, I'm shorting it so hard. What's my opinion on pump from 40 to 70 in like days, and now we are weeks in? 66 looks like pure market maker game. Yeah. My only opinion is fast move up, fast move down. Jet is 6'3", I think. Retail has been back, lol. Literally everyone in the last bull market is back, and some new people. Yeah, Bitcoin is back. 53K before 80K. I agree with that. I don't know if I agree with that in the sense of like, okay, I'll say 53 before 90 or before like 85, because we might take an all-time high. Like if we come up and we touch the all-time high again, we might like touch 80. You might just very lightly tap it. So 85. I'll say 50 before 85. That means your alts will go to hell. Listen, I'm the only channel. I am the only that I know of. I'm the only channel that I know of with respect to Benjamin Cohen. That like with respect to Benjamin Cohen, that saying alts are gonna make new lows. And the example that I always go to is ADA. Even this looks like shit. This price action looks like ass. Looks like horrendous. Horrendous. Easy liquidity to sweep. Alts can make new lows, guys. Alts can make new lows. Guys, just be safe. Yeah, always be safe, man. Listen, take your trades. You know, be objective. At the end of the day, price doesn't matter. Okay, price does not matter. Just trade the range. The numbers on the side doesn't matter. We will, if Bitcoin was $6 or $66,000, we're gonna trade it the same way. We don't care about the numbers. We care about what's happening. We care about the picture. We do not care about the numbers. ETH all-time high. If Bitcoin makes an all-time high, ETH will probably make an all-time high. GOP's in a body. Bart Simpson possible? Yeah, it's possible. Okay, I'll be back, guys. I'm gonna go pee real quick. Before I do that, how many likes we got? Okay, we got 200 people in here. We have 100 likes. So either half of you don't like me, or half of you don't like my free TA, or my voice, or my outlook, which is fair. But I will say this. Because we hit 100 likes, we are gonna do a giveaway. I'm gonna go pee, but I'm gonna get you guys to go do what you need to do to enter the giveaway while I go pee, so we can save some time. So I'm about to upload a shorts. Okay, I just uploaded a YouTube short right now. And this is what we're going to do, everybody. We're going to go to my channel. We're going to go to shorts. We're going to refresh. Perfect time. It never shows up when I do this. I don't know why. Want me? I want you, baby. My sugar boo. I'm levitating. Oh, it's still uploading. That's why. I got you. Oh. You're my starlight. I need you, baby, all night. Come on, dance with me. I'm levitating. All right, let's see. Did it update now? Did YouTube fix itself? No. Okay. Here's what we're going to do, everybody. We're going to go to this YouTube video. So remember, every 100 likes, I do a giveaway for one of my boot camps. I got market structure, keyzones and building the narrative, order blocks, liquidity, and market Cipher V and time frames. Okay, if you want more information on them and what you can pick, if you come over to the Discord and you check the boot camp channels, you can see your boot camp testimonials. So take a look at it. Oh, whoops. Take a look at some of the testimonials here. You know, impressive. Been trading Forex since 2006. Just started market structure, and impressed at how wrong I've been for 10 plus years. So, you know, a lot of information here, or a lot of good testimonials in here. So make sure that you check out the testimonials. You know, don't take my word for it. I am biased, but I'm telling you that I'm biased. I am biased, but it teaches you basically how to enter trades, how to find the key zones, etc. So I'm gonna drop a I'm going to drop a link right now. Everybody do me a solid. Oh, that's not the right link. Hold on. You want me, I want you, baby. Okay, everybody go to that video. Go to this video. Everybody click on that link. Go like it and drop a comment. I don't care what the comment says. It does not matter. But I want the comment to have a disagree. Let's do a clap emoji, okay? I don't care what the comment says. Gio, you suck. Gio, your beard is ugly. Gio, you have a big nose. Gio, your eyebrows are stupid. Gio, your face, your voice, everything about you sucks. Whatever. But it has to have a clap emoji, okay? Go do that, and then we're gonna do the giveaway here. I'm gonna go pee real quick. Check the VIP chat. Hold on, let's check the VIP chat. What are you guys doing in there? You children, what are you doing in here? VIP chat. What did you? Gio's so short, he showers in the sink. Okay. All right. Guys, go like that video. Drop the comment. I'll be right back, and then we're gonna do the giveaway. This guy. By the way, Jet, if you guys don't know, Jet's a G, but Jet's banned from the general chat because he's so funny. So if you want access to Jet, you have to pay. Literally. Like, he literally cannot type in the general chat. I'll be right back. I'm gonna take my horse to your town road. I'm gonna ride until I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse to your town road. I'm gonna... All right, are you guys doing it? Is it worth checking the Discord? I'm not on that much. I mean, look, I'm biased. I'm gonna tell you to check it, but I would say yeah. Dave Davila says sneak peek on the VIP updates. You know what? Let's give you guys a little sneak peek. Yeah, why not? So let me take you on a little adventure, okay? And then we're gonna do the giveaway. This is what you get, okay? First of all, number one, you get access to really myself. I answer a lot of questions. I'm in there dropping voice notes. We do Q&As, live streams, altcoin live streams, although we haven't done an altcoin live stream in a couple weeks because dominance is up and there's no point. And just technical analysis, and we also get to all hang out together in the VIP lounge. Okay, so you get access to that. You get access to the network that I've worked very hard to build. Okay, and it's good people in there, truly. I'm not just saying that. If you're, like I said, I don't care about the numbers. If you're an asshole, you're out. Peace out. Don't need you. Okay, don't need your $30 a month. That's number one. As for the updates, okay, I give my VIP levels. I give the market structure updates. I'm in here all the time, but more interestingly than just the macro levels that I'm looking at, I also post my scalps. But I'm not just posting my scalp ideas. I'm dropping videos, multiple videos throughout the day. Look, this was today at 8:28 a.m. And I give you guys the exact levels that I'm looking at, the confirmations that I want to see when I see them. I let you guys know if what's it called? If I enter the trade, I let you guys know if I exit the trade. You know, a lot's going on here. Now, I'm scrolling up because a lot of what's happened, or a lot of the weekend, was nothing, okay? So it was me updating nothing, but me basically saying like, yo, okay, there's, you know, quite a bit going on here, right? Now, when we came in, we took the low. Obviously, we were looking for longs at the low when we SFP'd the low, and it's not in the channel, but it's in the VIP chat. But while we were at that low, we were in there all together looking for longs. I didn't actually take the long because I wanted a little bit lower. But while we were in there and while we were talking, if I come to the VIP P&Ls, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we had some longs here posted from the exact low here, right? Big shouts out to Demigod 59836, which was obviously the low that we put in down here. Okay, so you do get all that. And the most important thing, in my opinion anyways, but again, I'm biased, but I'm in there with you guys. Okay, so I am just as much as part of the network as you all are. I'm in there as well. We're all chatting, we're all trading, etc. And you know, I get my hands dirty with you guys. I'm in the trenches with you guys. And so I will provide more levels and I will provide more updates as Bitcoin starts to move, because lately Bitcoin has not been moving, but you know, it is what it is. Is what it is. Okay. Here's what Gio's so short, he has to skydive off his bed. Guys, this is not the time to roast, okay? Y'all are just being mean now. All right, we're going to do the giveaway. Let me check. Let's check. I'm going to take my horse to the old damn road. I'm going to ride until I can't no more. I'm going to take my... All right, 44 likes, 72 comments. Beautiful. Guys, these comments here, if you didn't like the video, you're not going to win. And I'm going to check, okay? So I'm just saying that. Let's do our giveaway. And you guys know, man, if you're new here, first of all, if you're new here, welcome. And we got to get our party going. And I have a good song this time. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to turn on our party shades. We're going to turn on our party shades. We're going to stop the treadmill. Wait, what were you guys going to do in the chat? Chat's out for a while. Oh, because he said first person a thing buys VIP. That's funny. Let's go to take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride until I can't. All right, you guys should be able to hear the echo now. And we're gonna turn it up, baby. Who's ready to party? All right, guys, giveaway time. What time is it right now? In 2 minutes. 2 minutes, we're doing the giveaway, okay? In the meantime, my friends, my beautiful friends, in the meantime, anybody that guesses the song, you have one guess. If you guess the song, you can get VIP for 3 months for free. I'm going to play 1 second of it. Ready? If you can guess the song, you get 3 months for free. They don't make skydiving gear that small. That's funny. Should I give you guys 1 more second of it? Okay, I'll give you 1 more second of it. Ready? Okay, that was enough. You guys should be able to guess it. Hi, baby. What's up, girl? No, it's not urgent. You're not shy. You get around. You want to fly. Don't want your feet on the ground. You stay up. You won't come down. You want to live. You want to move to the sound. You got fire. It is a Jamaican song, Raj. You get around. But what's the song? Burning hot, but you don't feel the pain, your desire. All right, we're going to do it. Y'all are taking too long. Okay, guys, we're doing the giveaway. How many comments we got?
Candles below 61.5.
By the way, big shouts out to Dak who edited this for me, because, you know, we don't. Editing is, no, it's not the Dwarf song. It's not Sweet Dreams. I'm not using Elliott Waves. It's not Shunda Ball. All right, man, we're doing it. Are you ready? Should be Live Your Life. It should be. It should be. All right, let's go. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Rock you like a rodeo. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. Come on now. Let's go. Everybody go like the video. Go like it. And drop the comment, and we're gonna do the giveaway here. Ready? Hey, hey. I wanna boom, bang, bang with your body, yo. We gonna rough it up before we take it slow. Girl, let me rock you like a rodeo. It's gonna be a bumpy You're the winner, Terry. Terry from LA is the winner. Congratulations, my friend. You already know what to do, brother. I don't need to explain it. Congrats. I'm gonna be a bumpy ride. This channel is so fire, says Ross Carlson with a $5 donation. Thank you very much, my friend. I very much appreciate the donation. Welcome to the channel. And I'm glad that you're here, man. I'm glad that you're here. Thank you very much. That really makes me happy that you like it. It really makes me happy. Terry, bro, you know what to do. Guys, I will see you. How many likes? Do we have 200 or nah? 147. Guys, I will see you tomorrow. I don't even need help trading. This is just fire. Well, thank you, man. I wanna boom, bang, bang with your body. Yo, Bieber, are you still in here? I'm gonna be a bumpy ride. I wanna boom, bang, bang with your body, yo. We gonna rock it up before we take it slow. Girl, let me rock you like a rodeo. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. You know what, Raj, I said you get 3 months if you guess it. You did guess Jamaican, so I'll give you 1 month. Open up a ticket in the Discord. We'll give you 1 month. Girl, let me rock you like a rodeo. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. Up of my game and you're gonna get it tonight. Get it tonight. Oh no, I'm focused, I'm ready. Girl, I'm gonna give it to you right. Give it to you right. I'm gonna pull you over, pull you under, make your body surrender to mine. Ja, is your girl watching? You can make me suffer, do whatever, cause I know you're one of a kind. Oh, I wanna boom, bang, bang with your body. Guys, have an amazing day. I will see you tomorrow. Shout out to the VIP members. I'll see you later today. Goodbye, everybody. See you next time.
Set my heart on fire.